half-human, half-Atlantean kid discovers that he can do more than just talk to fishes. Superhuman strength, enhanced durability, super speed, and agility underwater among many. But even all these impressive abilities are not enough to prepare him for what is coming his way.
In 1985, the story begins in Amnesty Bay, a tranquil coastal town where Thomas Curry, a devoted lighthouse keeper, finds an unconscious woman on the shore after a fierce storm. This woman is Atlanta, the Queen of Atlantis, who is injured and in need of care. Thomas brings her to the safety of his lighthouse, where he nurses her back to health. Over time, they fall in love, and Atlanta gives birth to a son, choosing to stay at the lighthouse with her new family. However, when their son, who would later be known as Aquaman, is about 5-6 years old, Atlantis' guards launch an assault on the lighthouse to apprehend Atlanta for her relationship with a human. She valiantly defends her family, but ultimately decides to return to Atlantis to accept her punishment, hoping to protect her son from further attacks due to his mixed heritage. Aquaman grows up believing his mother was executed for her actions. In the present day, a pirate group, under the orders of Orm, Aquaman's younger half-brother and a pure-blooded Atlantean, also known as Ocean Master, launches attacks on submarines to protect Atlantean territories. These aggressive actions are in retaliation against humans, who have a history of firing missiles at Atlantean properties. During one such raid, Aquaman intervenes, battling the pirates on a submarine. The conflict results in the death of David's father, prompting David to swear vengeance against Aquaman. This encounter showcases Aquaman's resilience, being impervious to bullets, knives, and grenades, a detail that proves crucial later on. Simultaneously, a submarine attacks an Atlantean site, prompting missile fire in response. At this juncture, Orm and his council are deliberating on declaring war against the surface dwellers, citing their relentless attacks and environmental pollution as the catalysts for their dying marine life. Following the submarine's assault, Orm proclaims that the war against humanity hasn't just begun, it's already underway. His ambition extends beyond retaliation. He aims to consolidate power from the seven seas, each governed by different thrones. With the support of Nurus, king of Exabel, Orm sets his sights on usurping the remaining 5 thrones, setting the stage for a grand conflict driven by his quest for dominance and retribution against the surface world. Upon learning of Orm's decision to wage war against the surface world, Mera, Orm's betrothed, concluded that initiating such a conflict would be disastrous. Seeking to avert the impending war, she approached Aquaman, finding him at a bar enjoying time with his friend, attempted to persuade Aquaman to intervene and prevent the war, outlining the steps he could take. However, Aquaman, feeling detached from the affairs of Atlantis, chose not to involve himself and left Mera outside the bar. Shortly thereafter, while Aquaman was driving his father home, a colossal tidal wave, orchestrated by Orm as a demonstration of his power, crashed down upon them, causing a perilous situation that separated him from his father. In the midst of this chaos, Mera arrived and assisted Aquaman in rescuing his father. This act of heroism and the direct threat to his loved ones spurred Aquaman into action, leading him to reconsider his stance and agree to help Mera. Mera then covertly escorted Aquaman to Atlantis. This journey to the underwater city is noted for its stunning visual portrayal, which is best appreciated by watching the film itself. Their purpose was to meet with Nuades Vulko, Aquaman's longtime friend, mentor, and one of Orm's counselors. Vulko shared information about the legendary Trident of Poseidon, a powerful artifact capable of controlling all 7 seas. This trident, along with the mysterious ancient tool required for locating it, became their focus. As they delved into their discussion, they were ambushed by Orm's guards. Mera and Vulko managed to remain undetected and escaped, but Aquaman was captured and brought before his brother, setting the stage for a confrontation that would determine the fate of both Atlantis and the surface world. Confronting his long-lost brother, Aquaman expresses deep-seated hatred towards him, blaming Aquaman for their mother's execution. In a bid to halt Orm's aggressive plans against the surface world, Aquaman challenges him to a duel. If Aquaman wins, Orm must cease his attacks. If Orm wins, Aquaman's life is forfeit. Prior to their confrontation, Orm presents his wife with a pearl bracelet, a keepsake from their mother, which secretly houses a tracking device. During the intense duel, Aquaman finds himself on the brink of defeat. In a timely intervention, Mera rescues him using an Atlantean vehicle, sparking a high-speed pursuit. Despite being shot down and nearly plunging into a volcanic fissure in the ocean, Mera and Aquaman manage to escape, leading Orm to believe they perished. The duo then embarks on a quest to the Sahara Desert, Seeking the birthplace of the mighty trident, they discover an ancient, untouched kingdom beneath the sands, where they activate a machine that reveals a cryptic clue about the trident's location. Through the bottle, at the end of the world, is where you will find the trident, but only the king can see it. A hidden compartment yields a bottle with a map, guiding them to Sicily, Italy. Meanwhile, Orm learns of Mira's survival through the tracking device and enlists David Kane's help, arming him with Atlantean weapons and a plasma gun capable of breaching Aquaman's defenses. David, adopting the moniker Black Manta, confronts Aquaman and Mira in Sicily. In Sicily, puzzled by the monument statues, Aquaman and Mira recall the clue through the bottle. Aquaman uses the bottle as a lens, aligning it with a statue of the first king of Atlantis, revealing the trident's location in the Kingdom of Trench. Their discovery is interrupted by an attack from Orm's guards and Black Manta. Mira ingeniously uses wine to fend off her pursuers, while Aquaman engages Black Manta, ultimately defeating him, though Black Manta vanishes after falling into the sea, only to reappear in a post-credit scene. Just like the prompt to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Exhausted and injured, Aquaman faints and Mira navigates them towards the trident's location, setting the stage for the next chapter of their adventure. Upon awakening, Aquaman expresses doubts about his worthiness to wield the trident and unite the worlds of land and sea. Mira reassures him, highlighting his unique position as a bridge between the Atlantean and human realms and his inherently good heart. Encouraged by her faith in him, Aquaman embraces his potential. Their moment of resolve is abruptly interrupted when their boat is besieged by a horde of trench creatures. Aquaman, knowing the creatures' aversion to light, brandishes flares to fend them off. Together, he and Mira dive into the ocean, plunging into the midst of the trench swarm. They navigate deeper, evading the relentless pursuit by entering a luminous crack, a passage the trench creatures dare not follow due to their fear of light. This passage leads them into a whirlpool charged with lightning, which they deduce as the gateway to their destination. Cast into the tumult of the whirlpool, they are separated and hurled through a wormhole into the hidden sea, a prehistoric underwater realm teeming with ancient creatures. Mira, rendered unconscious by the ordeal, narrowly escapes the jaws of a sea monster, thanks to a timely rescue by none other than Atlanta, Aquaman's presumed dead mother. Reunited, Atlanta reveals that the trident, guarded by a formidable kraken-like creature, Karathan, lies beyond a nearby waterfall. Aquaman confronts the Guardian, who deems him unworthy. Yet Aquaman's humble admission of his unworthiness and his resolve to save lives regardless win the creature's respect, granting him access to the trident. With the trident in hand, Aquaman and his allies confront Orm and his forces, who are engaged in battle with the Crustacean Kingdom. Riding the Kraken, Aquaman's arrival turns the tide of the battle. Witnessing the trident's power, Nura ceases his allegiance to her. In the ensuing epic confrontation, Orm is defeated but spared by Aquaman, advocating for mercy over. Atlanta's unexpected appearance astonishes everyone, especially Orm, who is both shocked and relieved by his mother's survival. Her presence commands respect, leading to Orm's arrest and the cessation of hostilities. Thus, the legend of Aquaman is forged. Arthur Curry, son of Atlanta and Thomas Curry, ascends to his rightful place as a hero destined to bridge the worlds of sea and land. You can continue your journey by clicking on the subscribe button or the video popping up on your screen now. Thanks for watching. Take care.